Cbn spokesman says both the old and new Naira notes are now legal tender. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. As Nigerians continue to wallow in confusion since the Supreme Court gave a ruling that both the old and new Naira notes should be used alongside till December 31st, 2023. But despite that, Nigerians are yet to hear from the President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, and the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele, who have been the one talking to us about this newly designed Naira. Now let's get into the news. Isa Abdulmumin, spokesperson for the CBN, said the old and new Naira notes are now legal tender following a new directive from the Supreme Court. According to Abdulmumin, banks have started issuing old and new notes to customers at various ATM terminals and counters. Speaking to the cable on Tuesday, Abdulmumin said the CBN has yet to make an official statement on the issue, but said Nigerians can now use and collect both old and new notes. He added that the central bank was only trying to make life easier for Nigerians and instructed commercial banks to respect the Supreme Court ruling that extended the validity of the old notes until the end of the year. The CBN spokesman said, banks are paying old notes as well as new notes. They are all legal tender. Yes, the CBN has not issued an official statement on the issue. Anyone banks gives to you, you can collect. We just want to make life easier for Nigerians. Mr. Abdulmumin expressed concern that some trading companies and transporters continue to reject the old notes. The CBN spokesperson stated that old notes should not be rejected as they remain a valid means of payment. He added that, no, they can't reject it from you. It's legal tender. It will be recalled that several states have taken the federal government to the Supreme Court over the controversy surrounding the exchange policy for Naira notes introduced by the CBN. In February, the Kaduna, Kogi, and Zamfara state government filed a suit seeking the intervention of the Supreme Court to extend the validity of the old 200 Naira, 500 Naira, and 1,000 Naira notes. On 8th February, the court restrained the CBN from applying the 10th February deadline based on an ex parte application from the states. The court then adjourned until 15th February the hearing of a case brought against the CBN in relation to the policy, arguing that the old notes were still legal tender. Now let's take a few comments. Somebody said, "We don't know you, please. Let Emefiele speak to us." Another said, maybe Emefiele is ashamed to come out and speak. Another one said, shame on Mr. Emefiele, whatsoever you call yourself. Another said, confuse Emefiele and now dump. Can't you speak again, Emefiele? Another said, we don't want to go back and front again. We are used to the system already, so let's move forward, not backward. Another said, they are not collecting it in our side. They are still waiting for Emefiele to speak. Another said, confused set of ancient persons. Another said, what makes the governor of the bank silent? Another said, let the CBN governor say something, except if he does not have the fear of God. Another commenter said, CBN governor can't come and make public announcements on this matter again. Supreme Court has wooed him that was why he sent his spokesman. This is so shameful. Another said, where is Emefiele and Baba Bubu? Or they can't talk again? Another said, CBN governor was the one that pronounced it, so he should also denounce it. The masses are suffering. Another said, is Baba Bubu and Emefiele dumb now that they can't come out and address us the way they've been doing? Another said, this is why you will still be an educated illiterate. What is their work? Meaning you could rather address the citizens. These are crucial issues that Mr. President should be interested in addressing. Another said, I don't see how the CBN was making life easier by the cashless policy when the bank's facilities don't have the capacity to process the traffic on their platforms. CBN should have started from the banks. It has only succeeded in impoverishing the impoverished the more. Those who have to use money to buy the money they worked hard for. Sad. Another said, let the CBN governor speak on this matter. Why are they sending somebody else? Another person said, oh, this is such a good news. Another said, what is wrong with Nigerians? Emefiele spokesperson have spoken. Please go to the bank and make your transaction and make sure you convince the market women. Another said, can't Emefiele come out publicly and apologize to Nigerians that he has failed them? Until that is done, posterity will forever make him a mockery because of the cry of the masses. No wonder Jonathan's good economic intentions were only turning in resultless circles. Another said, we have to wait for CBN governor's speech or circular. The way the directive came should be the same route. The nullification or extension should follow. Another said, the CBN governor's inadequacies for the implementation of a good program in a poor manner, thanks to the 3 governors that challenge your autocratic program. Another said, please try and make your money because very soon no more court order in Nigeria for the rich. Another said, this is so sad. After making life hard for Nigerians, you're not saying you want to make life easier for Nigerians. May God punish whoever is suffering Nigerians. Another said, please, for goodness sake, CBN governor should come out and speak up to Nigerians. Only CBN governor or our president, PMB, are the only persons Nigerians want to listen to. Immediately they speak up, all this tension will go down. Thank you. Another said, wicked set of people. That was why he used 100 billion naira to bribe for the seat, so he will come and punish the masses. Oh God, every wicked person using his position to punish the masses in this country shall see the anger of God. Another said, I don't see how the CBN was making life easier by the cashless policy when the bank's facilities don't have the capacity to process all they are supposed to do. A lot of people have lost their lives and means of livelihood due to this very poor implementation. In fact, the most horrible implementation ever considered by any government in Nigeria so far. Okay, so those are the comments that we have that trailed what the CBN spokesman, Issa Abdulmumin, said to Nigerians, that both the old and the new Naira notes are legal tender and they can be used, and Nigerians should go ahead to use it. That we should enlighten the market women and everybody so that the money can be in circulation. Now the questions Nigeria are asking is, why did this Issa Abdulmumin, the spokesperson of the central bank, the one addressing us now, he said yes, there's no official statement from CBN, but he's telling us that CBN has said that we can spend both the old and the new. What happened to the president of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, that he can't address us anymore? What happened to CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele, that he can't address us anymore? So you can see that it's just a confusion infused and infected kind of policy, and their silence is a deafening one because it is still making everybody run around elter-skelter in confusion. Whereas some people said when they went to the bank in the last 24 hours that they were given the old notes, but they are scared to collect it because those who have been talking about it have not spoken. So we don't know why the president has decided, or the CBN governor has now decided to go quiet on us, while the representative and spokesman Issa Abdulmumin is the one now addressing Nigerians about this, that the president has been very, very particular about and insisting that only the 200 Naira notes should stand after the first outcry. So we'll always remember this time, as one of the worst experiences that Nigerians has ever had on their own soil, where they are unable to access their own money and have to suffer to get money and to run their lives. What's your opinion on this? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To our new subscribers, thank you for joining. And to our existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. May God bless Nigeria. See you in the next news. Bye for now.